Hello everyone, I am Noir. Welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. I tried recording around in the morning. Unfortunately, I was doing something yesterday and I disabled my system audio for that, and half the run didn't have any system audio, so no game audio, and I lost the run, so I'm not gonna post that one. That was an interesting run though. Lots of gasolines. I actually got an unlock on the Artificer. What is this? We got an unlock. This one. Fire a bolt for 280% damage that explodes in a small area. Hold up to 4. That's a plasma bolt. That doesn't set things on fire, does it? Okay, let's enable these. Enable these. And fully defeat the teleporter boss in a 1-second burst of damage. That is probably going to be a whole bunch of crowbars and capacitor. Probably not early game, probably late game. Actually, it can't be late game, can it? It has to be early game. A whole bunch of capacitors and a whole bunch of crowbars and the capacitor. Also, there's a slight change I'm making to the... You don't have to worry about that, I suppose. Let's just start. I've been waffling about too much. I am replacing my headphones with IEMs, which you're not going to notice anything about, but it is a little... It's interesting. I sound different in my head. Where is it? Yeah, there's I use a Sennheiser HD 599 SE, a pair of those. I'm using a Salnote 0 IEM instead. It sounds a lot more flat. There's a whole lot less bass, but I also want to get a good idea of what my voice sounds like in the mic, so that's what this is for. I hear something here. Okay, let's just... Let's get this thing. There's an item here. Do I want the slug? I think the key is more valuable. Yeah. What the hell was I saying? Setup changes. Yeah, I don't want to lose that one either. So the slug has to wait unless there's a... Unless there's a scrapper on the stage somewhere. Oh, that's... Okay. I thought that was a chest. Might be. This I do want. Okay. I'll actually take the bleed. The attack speed is not that useful here. That can probably be scrapped if I do find a scrapper somewhere. FMP. At the moment useful just for healing. Thank you for the money. I shall put it to good use, such as buying this thing. I'm gonna clean the stage. Probably the crit. The drone. I don't have money. This is 40. I would like... The FMP is not that useful at the moment. It might be useful later on. I'll keep the FMP. I do not like that these IEMs sound reversed for some reason. Like left and right sounds reversed for some reason. This is gonna be a weird experience, man. Let's see what this is. Alright, just risk of rain things, I suppose. Just ROR2 things. Don't think too hard about that. I started here. Let's go fight the boss. And then the other boss. And then maybe go fight the other boss. I don't think I'll fight False Sun. He's gonna blow. Okay, he has successfully blown. This is somewhat useful, I suppose. I should take the leech because what I was thinking FMP is useful for is actually the wrong thing. I thought that FMP would activate Lipton Daisy. That's not how it works. It's not on kill. So FMP doesn't really do anything at the moment. Also, it is the afternoon, and I guess I should have mentioned this earlier. No cam, because it's hot and I don't want to dress up or use the lights. Okay, let's go fight the other boss. This way? No, it's not this way, it's this way. Might be. I guess I didn't open this, did I? Or did I? Okay, I think this is where I got the FMP. Alright. What do you have for me? I have 2 cleanup drones. I'll take this portal because it's convenient. Oh, he counts us in elite, does he? Sail star that. And I guess we'll double up on the Lepton. This is more convenient. We're going here. I have a singular healing drone. What is this? All elites everywhere? Now I just need a drone combiner. I can combine 3 things. Meat. Shit. All right. That's more useful. Bolstering lantern. I think I'm gonna skip these. I don't need that. That is useful. I have a key, don't I? Yeah, I need to be on the lookout for the thing. Slug distributor. Razor wire. I don't think I want to lose the thing. It occurs to me that I have no AoE. Okay, I see the chest. Ha! Alright. Well played. What else do I want to lose? The Eclipse Light. The daisies. That's the only healing I have, unfortunately. See what else the stage has to offer, if anything at all. All right. And one of these. I'll take the gas. I am going to dump that eclipse light. Let's fight the boss. Okay, more on kill. Now I would kind of like the FMP. Still on this stage, right? But I don't think this is enough on kill effects. Shrine of Blood. I think we should leave. These, I do not want those. Fungus. Would be nice if I had weeping fungus, but I do not. I think I'll skip the false sun. I think I mentioned that. Just to reiterate. There's so much to scrap. I can fight the man again. Stun grenade. I want to lose the power elixirs as well. Good choice. I do not want Hellfire Tincture. I should fight the boss. Flippin' bird. Wait, doesn't... Gobu Jr. Okay. Yep. I think the boss that is going to spawn is going to be very strong. So with that in mind, maybe we take the Gobu Junior. Wait, what happened? Why do you have so much health? This better be worth a lot of money. It is not. I'll take one of those. That. And that. Wait, is that gold portal? Okay, I'll go here. Goodbye, drone. There's far too many children running around. They need to die. Why are all my drones dead? Okay, let's go get the other chests, like this one, for example. One slug. Okay. I don't think we should wait any longer. I also don't think we should be up here. I think that's a horrible idea. This is why. Now I have to go light the beacons again. Where's the other one? There's one more. Right there. I do not have damage. Okay, light the beacons again. At least he's going to make me a little stronger. I can tank that, actually. Not taking the green portal. I think I have all my drones. Cool. I'd like some money. All right, now we have money. That's an ice golem. I thought that was one of the void elites. All right. We have successfully cleared the seed. Do I want a lysate cell? I feel like I don't. Just in case I get weeping fungus. It's not here. Shit, I forgot. I had Sail Star. It's fine. Reds are overrated. Unlike the last run in which we had a lot of them and it definitely helped. I don't think we need them. I just need a little bit of damage. Like we are making do with what we have, but this is not enough. Okay. I did ask for it. There's the damage. Another band. That's not a band at all. I have 3 of those. Okay, now we have healing. Resonance disc is good. I have some of these. I'll take 2 of them. And I will ignore the Dune Strider. Go this way to see if there's something here. Okay, let's take care of the Dune Strider before we fight the boss. He's gonna suck. Let's just fight the boss. Huh? It's right, I have Aurelionite. You can't have my items. Fuck you. There's another one. Maybe. I'm dying for some reason. I don't think I saw a scrapper on the stage. I'll open this. Well, at least now I have speed of some description. I think I want to get rid of my use item. I don't think I want Effigy of Grief. Let's just leave. There's 3 chance shrines. Teleporter is over there. Okay, I cannot use this anymore. Shit's expensive. gonna fight this because I want the money. I'm greedy. I should not be greedy. There's the ignition tank. Okay. Gasoline. I'll take it. I have ignition tank. For gasoline should be fine. I'd like some of those. I wish I could order my drones to not be near this guy. What happened? What the hell even happened? Oh, is he gilded? I don't think he can be gilded. Sadly, my drones are gonna die. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, he is gone. My healing drones are intact, which is about what I want. Why is this guy here? I need a scrapper. There are no scrappers, from what I can tell. Also, I have tea next to me, which is getting cold. Okay, I have a lot of speed now. Okay, that's another threat dealt with. I'll just go fight Mithrix and hope I don't lose my bands. Gilded Scorchworm. This is going to take 50 billion years, by the way. Or not. Okay, one just fell off. That's another guy who just fell off. Oh, I have so much to lose. Okay, I have a drone here and a drone here. I need to remember that. And I have two drones here, which I also need to remember. Cloak chest, okay. Cannot just stand on the ground and fight these guys. That seems like a dumb idea. Aurelionite is dead. Okay, there's a cloak chest up top and a couple of cleanup drones down here. What is this? Beads of fealty. I don't think that works with Mithrix. Yeah, no, you have to obliterate for that. I cannot obliterate anymore, right? Okay, I'm heading for the cauldron. Hopefully I don't lose my bands. Well, hopefully there's something there that that I can get. And hopefully I don't lose my bands or my chrono bubbles. I have a lot of items. I do not have any. Okay, I don't have any good use items. My use item is used up. I just saw this. What is that? Predatory instincts. Lantern. That is unstable transmitter. More lanterns. ATGs. Alright. There's nothing here for us. The ATGs might be useful, but I don't want to risk the RNG. No raids. One raid. Just a resonance disc. I seem to have a damage problem. Well, I have a band, I guess, and resonance disc. This is just a matter of jumping back and forth, really. Unfortunately, he is unpredictable when it comes to his movements. At least he seems unpredictable to me. Then again, I don't have 5,000 hours in the game. Walk into this. Okay, I need to move out of the way. I should not be flanked. Okay. I don't know why I'm fighting the riffraff. Okay. Is he not going to do his jump thing? Okay. I really want to say it is just that easy, but I don't want to jinx it. I should not be that close to him. Okay. I think all my drones are alive. Want that money? Want this portal? I am so slow. But I'm not landing. Landing is death. Certifiable doom. I don't think I'm going to use this IEM. It doesn't... I mean, it sounds neutral, but... also, I don't really want to deal with it. I'll just get myself better headphones when I can afford them. I mean, the 599 SEs are not bad. They're just very warm. They're a little too warm. And they make it sound like I have entirely too much bass in my voice, so I just EQ my mic to not have as much bass. And then on these IEMs, it sounds very, very flat. Unless I'm really right on top of the mic. I don't know, these are just things that bother me. Alrighty then. 3 out of 4 is not so bad, right? Of a win rate on Artificer. 3 out of 4 recently. I don't know how much Artificer I've played overall. Something passion for exploration. It's a fine passion to have, I suppose. We just had one red. And I guess Halcyon Seed. Not really a red, but I guess what this shows is that you don't really need the reds. I guess if you're Artificer, you have a little bit more leeway to do things because of your inherent mobility benefits. But yeah. Still, we still had the prayer beads. I didn't get rid of them. Alright. Did I pick anything new up? I did not. Cool. We're gonna end here. 1.5 hours. Lovely. It's just getting more and more. It's just getting longer and longer. Anyway, I have no housekeeping items. I'm just going to adjust my audio setup later. Yeah, these don't sound bad. They just sound awkward. I don't like them. Anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye.